What time of day is it?
It's like probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night.
Oh yeah, I go to bed.
Okay. You guys all wake up the next morning at about 8 and walk downstairs, and it is now morning. Before we get started with the day, what are you guys doing with, or rather, who is using or holding, or has in their possession the Ring of Constitution, the hand axe +1, the bastard sword, the studded leather, the gold wedding ring?
I have the gold ring. I have the ring of Constitution. I have the green ring, and I left. I took his gold or his platinum,
Yeah.
and the rest I left on his body. So
Okay. Noted.
And I have the clear ring, which is I can see what others are thinking before they do it, and the green telepathy ring with Ricardo.
no, yeah, he just meant who took all of Rich's shit.
Oh, okay, got you.
That was me.
Thought he was just accounting for rings.
Okay.
So
Cool.
how many rings did Rich have? He had two, didn't
Two.
he?
Two.
So I have 4
And-
rings.
Okay. And which ones were the dual ones? Just the telepathy ones?
Yes.
The green ones, yeah.
He had the
Not
ring
regular.
of reconstitution, or sorry, reconstruction, which was the healing ring. Then he
Oh
had
yeah,
the
the
green ring.
healing one. Yeah. And what was the other one he had?
The green ring that allows the conversation with the other
Right.
green ring.
So what's the other one that Ricardo has?
You have a red one.
Yeah, I have a red one. Shoots magic missiles. Haven't used any charges. And I have the black one, which gives the wearer, or curses the wearer with 1 Constitution for life.
Cool. So we wake up.
Yeah, you guys are already downstairs together.
Okay. So I need one more day to get my horse armor, or I can just go get it today.
I said 2 days, so it would be tomorrow.
The end of today.
You could go talk to the guy and see what he says. The
All
order
right.
was supposed to be
I said-
complete
wait.
tomorrow.
As soon as I see
Alright.
Riley in the morning, I'd say, "Hey, Riley, how'd you sleep?"
How did I sleep?
You slept pretty good. It was a pretty good sleep.
I slept
Uneventful.
all right.
No dreams.
I look outside one of the bar
That's-
windows to where the horses are tied up.
That's good to know. It's good to know.
Yeah, you see the horses
Wait.
all there.
I smirk.
All right.
I was gonna say something to make you paranoid about it, but you just went and looked before I said.
I grab Argo by the reins and I walk to the. Was it a blacksmith who was doing it for me?
Yes.
Weird. All right, I walk to the blacksmith shop.
Okay. You walk to a blacksmith shop.
And when I get inside, I ask him if my horse armor is finished yet.
He goes, "Hey, actually, I'm just finishing it up today. The tanner is in possession of it. I need to go pick it up here in town and then fit it to the measurements of the horse. But he's got all the most of the work done. I just got to fit it.
All right. Well, my horse is here right now. If you wanted to.
Well, I've got the measurements and stuff. I don't need the measurements.
All right. So the end of today.
I mean, are you looking to get out of town or what's going on?
Yeah, I might be looking to get out of town.
I could have it done for you, I guess by the end of the day, but I'll have to tack on a little bit more on the price. Usually I was gonna finishing touches tomorrow morning, but if you want it by the end of the day, I can stop project on it, or stop my other projects.
Well, I don't want you to skimp on it.
Oh no, the quality of work will still be the same.
I don't remember how much I have left because I wrote it down on a sticky note and I don't know where it went.
These are spells, cats. Okay. You tell me how much you have left.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I still have to figure out later. Alright, I might have to come back tomorrow then.
He goes, all right, well, I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere. You let me know.
Okay.
You guys noticed that Riley left somewhere, but she didn't tell you where. Just FYI.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
want to
leave.
be heading out. Just I got some shit I want to do today too, so
Okay.
I bounced from the rest of the party early.
I also head out on my own. I'm heading towards the where I think the guards would be stationed, particularly the captain. And I want
Can I
to
go with you?
Okay.
Kyle, Pot, and Ricardo are going together.
I think for this to work best, he shouldn't see me cast a spell on him.
Oh, I got just what you need. Wall of fog.
Well, don't cast it right here. Wait till we. You're just saying that, right? You're not just casting it. We got to get there and find
Okay,
him
yeah.
first.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, you guys are making your way to the guard house then? Or what was the guard house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're looking for the main guard without being seen.
Okay, give me a perception check.
21. Nice.
Ryan, you have a hard time finding the guard, but Ricardo, you actually see the guard talking to someone, and it looks a little bit like Bo from Neros.
From what?
Fix's bodyguard.
Oh. Shit, I see a guy that looks like Bo. Do you remember Bo?
Do we still remember who that is?
Yeah, I mean it's been like a week maybe
Oh,
since you guys
Fix.
left.
For some reason, I thought you said that other guy's name from that first version of this show.
No.
Okay,
Fiddle
so
Fix or something.
Fix's bodyguard.
I get about 80 yards out, give or take.
Okay.
Not give or take, 80 or less.
Okay. You want to get within range of the spell, is what you're saying.
Yeah. And then I cast I want to cast Charm Person on the guard that Ricardo just pointed out to me.
Okay. Okay. Let me make a roll. Okay. Spell goes off. You don't know if it worked or not.
All right, let's go in, Ricardo.
All right. Do you want to get wall of fog?
I don't think we're gonna need it. Maybe for an escape. Depends on if this spell works or not. Sometimes it fails me.
Okay, sounds good. Let's go.
Okay, you guys just approach Fix and the guard.
Yep.
Bo, right?
Or
It's
yeah,
Fix-
Bo,
it's
sorry.
just- okay.
Bow
Yep.
and the guard. All right, you guys get probably within 10 feet. The guard notices you out of the corner of his eye, and you see Bo also turn and look at you guys. And the guard's looking at Kawapon. He's just like, "Hey, come here. This guy's looking for you."
Okay, I go over.
He goes, "Hey,
I stand behind Kawapod, but I'm not sure if Bo is a blood thing or not, so I'm alert and...
okay,
Does Bo look the same as I always remembered him?
yeah, totally."
Okay.
He goes, "Hey, this gentleman right here. He says he serves Lord Fix. He's looking for you. I told him you were one of my good friends, and I'd find you no problem. And so here you are."
Why? What are you looking for us for?
Bo looks at the guard. And he's like, "Well, it's rather private matters. I'd like to talk with my two friends here, if you don't mind." Looking at the guard, and guard's like, "Oh no, yeah, no problem. I'll be around if you need me." And he walks off.
Before the guard leaves, I just have a private, quick chat, and I say, "You're cool with me and my friends hanging around town for as long as we want, right?"
He goes, "Oh, you can stay as much as you want, but that fucking asshole of an elf, he needs to get out of town. I don't like him that much."
Well,
I mean, I think I know you're part of it, but I kind of like having you around. The rest of them, I think they're still a cause for everything bad that's happened. I mean, look at the barn. That's been blown up. This place was on fire. It's been bad. You should really tell him to get out of town, but you can stick around as long as you want.
Well, here's the thing: is if they have to leave, I probably have to leave too, and you probably wouldn't like that very much, would you?
He goes, well, I mean, I get it, friend. If you gotta go, you gotta go. You take care of your own things. I'll really miss you. I mean, we're best friends, so that would suck. But if you gotta go, you gotta go.
What spell are you using? Oh, never mind. Gotcha. Gotcha.
All right. Well, thanks for letting me stick around. I'll
Yeah,
call
but
upon.
get him the fuck out of here. He points.
All right,
to...
we're gonna talk to Bo first, but then we'll maybe leave. We'll see.
I see him pointing at me, right?
Yeah, you see him point at you, and you hear him say, "Get the fuck out of here."
Like, what the fuck is this kid talking about, dude? Cobblepot.
I come back.
Oh, can you hear me, Cobblepot?
You're hearing this in your voice, Cobblepot.
I say in my mind, I say, the guard likes me, the guard hates you.
I'll fuck him up.
Not right now. Maybe later.
Okay. So, Bo. My man.
Because you guys have been busy, haven't you?
Indeed.
Took me a while to track you down. What'd you leave Neros for? We were just getting started. Fix speaks highly of you.
You have more jobs for us?
Yeah, do you have more... Why did we leave that town?
No, we just we set out for new adventures.
This is true.
Because we were gonna throw a banquet for you guys, and you left.
Oh yeah, we fucked up the place thingy, right?
Yeah, you guys did. I mean, that you set that fire and stuff. Look, I'm not judging you, but you did I was impressed.
My man.
Well, Bo, do you have another job for us?
He goes, Master Fix would like to speak with you. He is his wagon and caravan are just outside of town. If you want to come meet him, he didn't want to walk into such a place, and he kind of looks around the town disgusted.
Look, I don't know if you've heard, but did you hear what happened to our old friend Rich?
No, I did not. What happened to the young sir?
Lots of things, but long story short, he's no longer with us.
He goes, what? That is too bad. He was a fine warrior, and Fix only spoke highly of him.
We do have another though that's found his way into our group.
He goes, well, do you trust him?
I do. I just want to make sure that it's okay that we bring him to Fix as well.
Because I don't think it should be too much of a problem. I'll let Master Fix know before you guys speak with him, so he's not caught by surprise.
Okay.
If Master Fix thought highly of Rich, I can't imagine his standards would be too high, so it should be fine.
He goes, are you insulting my master?
And I think he's insulting Rich.
He looks at you and he goes, you always did have a quick tongue. Anyways,
My man.
we're just outside of town. He points towards the south. He goes, we've taken up over on top of that hill. When you guys collect your things, we'll be up there for about a day or two. Then we're gonna move on. But he would like to speak with you.
All right. In my head, you ready to head back to the party, bro?
My man.
Also, Ricardo realizes that whenever I think to him, it's not in the Cobblepot voice. It's in just like a normal. There's no like high pitched gnome voice. It's just.
Okay.
And whenever he thinks to me, it's in the Cobblepot voice. Okay.
Understood.
All right. I go back to, or I guess we go back and look for the party.
Okay, let's Coronado at the same time you set out amongst
Yes.
everyone else doing everything. What are you doing?
I'm going to the various clothing stores, general stores, any place that might have fabric or clothes. And I, of course, sized up Ricardo Del Mar the moment I saw him. And I'm going to go look for some nicer clothes for him because really he's not dressed that well.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up your character sheet here.
I have 15 charisma, 14 perception, etiquette, but there is no proficiency for fashion designer. It's just not a thing. But you know, it was my job, and I.
Sure. I like how you took rope use. Was that to sew, or were you actually wanting to use a rope with that?
No, that's actually for rope.
Okay.
There is a sewing skill that but Coronado wouldn't. He doesn't sew. Other
Okay.
people.
Let's base your sizing of Ricardo off of an intelligence check. We'll see how well you took his sizes without actually taking his sizes. Okay, you did a pretty good job. You didn't fuck it up too bad. And let's see. You go to the general store, and you walk in, and it seems to be just a normal-looking person. He doesn't look of nobility or anything, or of regal stature behind the counter. And he says, "What can I do for you?"
Sir, I would like to see your finest silks and garments.
Goes, well, I got some wool in the back. That's about as fine as it gets here.
Show me your wool, sir.
He takes you back in the back of the shop, and he goes, "Well, this is it." And he points it to like a large spindle of wool. It's on like a flat board. It's been spun around it.
You do not have any clothing made. You just have straight wool.
He goes, "Well, that's what you wanted. I'm not a fashion expert."
No, I understand this. Where in this town, in this hillbilly of a town, can I find?
Excuse me?
Damn.
Can I find
Girl.
someone who has made some clothing already? My friend's clothes are badly tattered and damaged. I need to get some new pants and a new shirt and a new traveling cloak for him. Would you have any such things here? I can give you his exact measurements. If you can't tailor it to fit, that's fine. We'll just use that to get the best fit out of the box, so to speak.
He goes, "Well, we do have Charlemagne over on the north side of town. She dabbles in it every now and then, but she's not an expert."
I would very much love to speak with this woman. Could you give me directions to her establishment, please?
North side of town, you can't miss it.
Her name is Charlemagne.
Charlemagne.
I will be right there. Thank you very much for your time, sir. And I turn and...
JP, I have a question. In terms of proficiencies, wouldn't I be like better than Rich at this kind of thing, or than Coronado?
And what?
Like,
way?
look at my proficiencies are.
I don't see what
you're
you're
fancy.
arguing.
I'm
Being fancy does
fancy.
not mean that you can craft better clothes.
And I'm not even...
Okay, but my
Fancy, huh?
my fashion sense, my taste.
You with this, you would have a high sense of etiquette, so you would know how to act around nobility, as well as people from other lands. You can sing quite well. You know the modern languages. You can read and write. You know how to do spell components and how to craft them, and you also know ancient languages. None of those have anything to do with dressing well, unless your character knows how to dress well.
Well,
Like,
etiquette.
there's no etiquette is purely based off of just the customs and dealing with nobility and people from other nations
Okay.
or other parts of the world.
Fair
Like
enough.
there's really no proficiency to say that Rich is good at fashion. That's just where he took his character.
Coronado.
Yeah, sorry,
Keep messing
Coronado.
him up. Everyone's called him Rich today.
It's okay. It happens.
We just miss him.
Okay. Coronado, you going to Charlemagne's?
Yeah, yes, I do.
Okay. The on the outside, the building looks pretty plain. There's really nothing signifying the fact that this could be a seamstress of sorts.
Well, if the door is shut, I knock on it, because if it doesn't look like a shop, I will knock first.
Okay. When you knock, you hear a voice that says, "Come in."
I open the door and strut in and look about. What do I see?
when you first walk in, you see hues of violet and pink all strewn about the room on the walls and whatnot, somewhat crafted of fabric to pretty up the room. And behind the counter, which is also covered in pink, you see a very voluptuous woman standing there, more heavy set than not, and she's got her hair done up like it's really, really high, and she's standing behind the counter. She goes, "Can I help you?"
Madam, my friend has been traveling for some time, and his clothing is tattered. His pants are shredded and bloody. His shirt is filled with holes. You can see
Oh no, that's
his
terrible.
skin all the way through it, and his cloak is just a smattering of mud, and there are parts of it that have been ripped off and had to be used as bandages. Can you imagine traveling in such clothing still?
This friend of yours should not even be a friend of yours.
Well, I am a friend to him, so I will, replace these for him.
I think he needs a makeover, and she snaps twice.
I'm glad I found you.
She goes, "I'm glad you found me as well. Now, what can I do for you? What are we talking about here?"
Well, I'm not sure exactly where his comfort levels lie, so I was going to go with something fairly basic. But
I'm thinking
I have his
pink.
measurements
What are you
here.
thinking?
What? Excuse me?
I'm thinking pink. Your friend fancy
I'm
that?
pretty sure he would not be comfortable with the pink.
What about a
I
fuchsia?
like with you. A fuchsia?
Violet?
No, I was looking for something more in the brown and tan
God.
colors. He's a simple fellow, I believe. He's an elf.
I haven't
He's
dabbled in those hues in forever.
Well, yeah, he's a brown elf, so I think the brown pants would suit his complexion quite well.
Well, that would mix. You might not even tell that he's in fact wearing clothes, actually. Why don't we go with something brighter?
Well, no. Like, you get a darker brown for the pants and maybe a light, what do you call that color? Like a sandy color for the top.
Okay. How about you just trust old Charlemagne?
How about I do not trust old Charlemagne because I am the head fashion designer for
King
Craig. And I know what I'm doing.
King Craig, well, I heard he was a disaster.
No. There was a disaster involving King Craig.
I heard about these shoes he wore once. I think they called them Crocs. I don't know why they were wearing them.
Oh my god.
I know. That was his fashion designer before I arrived.
Are you sure?
I am positive. I was there, but a few months before the tragic perfume incident. He had an allergic reaction. His throat swelled up and he choked to death. It was really, really unfortunate.
Wait, he's dead?
Yes. King Craig is dead.
So how'd you serve a dead man?
Well, he died due to the...
Wait, did you kill him?
It was an accident. All around knows it was an accident.
Wait, you're a murderer?
No. Madam, are you listening to the words I'm saying? He had an allergic reaction to the perfume that we were giving him, and his throat swelled up and he died. I have been cleared of all wrongdoing, and the poor man is just dead. I have since left the service of his family and I'm out on my own. Now, I've made it very clear my requests. Do you or do you not have clothing in these colors that will fit my friend?
Well, I don't want anything with my name on it of this sandy nature. I can make you...
What can you give me that is not in this?
Well, I'd dye that stuff. I can give you the cloth, but if you want it made by Charlemagne, then I have to make it for you.
Madam, I appreciate your talents. I have no skill with the needle and thread myself.
Well, then I guess
But
I'll have
trust
to be
me,
making it.
You will be making it, but we will not be having any of this pink or fuchsia or violet upon my friend. He would not go so well, and I will not pay coin for such clothing. Now, would you like the commission or not? I can take my business elsewhere.
Well, it won't be made by Charlemagne, and people will look down upon you. I have a pretty big name.
Town, I'm sure you do not get very much call for business, so you should be grateful that I am giving you any here at all.
How about I give you a 2-for-1 special? I'll make you pink, and we'll make him bright blue.
Madam, it has been a pleasure talking with you, but our business is concluded. And I turn around and start walking out.
I bet you did make those Crocs.
I walk out. I leave her.
Okay.
That's good.
I go to. I just find like a place where I can just buy normal clothing, and I
Okay.
just go get some just basic clothing.
Okay.
And I match the colors as best as I can. I don't know if you want me to make a charisma check or something for that, but
Yeah. Go ahead. That adds some spice to it. Why not?
all right. It's my charisma here.
I like Charlemagne.
Yeah, she's a good character.
27.
Yeah, you have no problem. You find and match what you need.
All right. And then I go around looking for Ricardo.
Okay.
Oh, how much do the clothes cost, by the way?
Is it just a simple robe?
No, I'm getting if I
Pants and
can, I
shirt?
want leather pants, cotton or wool tunic, and just a basic traveling cloak. Two color, one color on the outside, one color on the inside, so he can reverse it. Depending on how he likes things.
Did you make it yourself or?
Oh God, no! I'm just buying it from someone else.
Okay. And were you looking for something that is? Here,
I'll
let
go
me
with the
let
high-
me roll. Let me see the quality of stuff that you find.
Thank you.
You find something that is not that great, but it'll do. Like, it's not that high quality of fabric and whatnot, but it matches what you were looking for.
That's kind of what I was figuring I was going to get in this town.
Yeah.
I begrudgingly accept this. How much
Okay.
does it cost me?
Half a gold, 50 or 5 silver.
5 silver. Okay. All right, I go find Ricardo. And
Okay, you find him, and also Riley, are you done with the blacksmith? Or are you just coming back?
Yeah, I went back to the inn to try and see if I could find anyone, but I guess I didn't see them on the way to the guards, or...
We'll say that the three parties basically meet up kind of in the center of town. Everyone sees each other, and you guys kind of like
Okay.
point at each other. Then he's like, "Oh my God, you're right there too," and you all meet.
I do not pick up my pace to
Yo,
meet
I
them.
know you.
Okay.
Ricardo, I have something for you. A gift.
Oh, that's extremely nice of you. What is it?
I pull out of my pack the clothes and I lay them across my arms. Your clothes are tattered and worn, and as we spoke yesterday, we both agreed that you could use some new ones. So I have found the best clothes this town has to offer. Do not go to this Charlemagne woman. You will get something disastrous and pink, with pink accessories, and she'll probably try and paint your skin pink.
Well,
She
pink's
has no
not too
taste.
bad considering I'm a brown elf. I think.
Yes, but if you were to walk into her store, sir, you would understand the type of pink I mean.
Okay.
It did
Fair
not
enough.
go.
What color are the clothes I'm being handed?
Brown leather pants that were hopefully, just a little bit tight on you, just enough to like show off your legs, and I don't know, whatever color shirt goes with that. I'm not. Coronado's got better fashion sense than I do.
It's a darker color shirt, darker brown, almost black from what you can tell. Looks to be. I was gonna say leather, but that would be really weird to have a leather shirt. It's just a normal cloth shirt with some dark dye in it. Nothing fancy.
Coronado, that's really nice of you. Thank you very much.
It is my pleasure, and I would be more than happy to arrange proper clothing for you, Sir Cobblepot, and you, Madam, if you would so desire. But I did not want to presume ahead of times. However, it is quite embarrassing to be one seen with you.
Say, I don't know if you take fashion advice from this guy. Brown pants, really? I'm already brown.
Sir, I am working with very limited resources in this town.
Can't do that.
Believe me, this is some of the worst work I've ever done, but you have to work with the materials you have at hand. So, considering everything, I think I've done quite a good job.
I take off one of my shoes and I reveal underneath a pink sock, and it says "Made by Charlemagne." And I say, I don't really see anything wrong with Charlemagne's designs. She seems
I didn't know
alright.
that you had been through this town before, sir. How convenient that you don't know anyone or anything in this town, yet you've been here before. Wow,
Charlotte-
that sounds like super metagaming and not at all realistic or making any sense.
Is that the work of this woman?
Whoops,
No, I've
straight
heard.
forward. Oh, what?
This is not the first time I've heard of Charlemagne, and I think her product makes makes her way around the world, so it would make sense that. Did you actually buy it from this
Yeah,
town?
she's
Or
international.
I think she is.
Clearly, I am working with amateurs.
International.
Oh god.
JP, is she international?
Like
Charlemagne
soccer
ended socks somewhere else.
It's a small secret of Pinedale that Charlemagne is its biggest exporter. We're just going
And I've
with
never
this.
heard of her. I've never heard of this Charlemagne woman before.
She doesn't get around in nobility. She makes clothes for the common folk.
No wonder they're so shitty.
You know, Cora, if you ever want to help me fit
Say.
Argo, I'd be totally fine with that.
I would be glad to help you with Argo. What would you like for him? We can get a nice blanket, or we could get some nice tight drapings.
What color is
That'd be
Argo?
nice.
Probably not in this town. We'd have to go to a larger city, but
What color is Argo? Brown?
Bay, very dark brown.
Okay. Are you gonna get him dark
Black.
brown, whatever you get? Because
I hope not. I'd be
Argo.
hoping for
No,
some
I was going to go with
contrast.
bright colors.
That'd be nice.
Alright. that would make sense.
Yeah. I would like that. Something to look forward to.
Where is this Charlemagne person? I might want to meet her later on. Those socks are fabulous.
Well, I guess these are the people I am traveling with. I did want a life adventure. I just didn't realize that this would be the type of adventure I would be on. One of these days, you all come to see the light. In the meantime, if you wish to dress yourself in that rubbish, you can find her on the north side of town. You will walk into the building and find that your eyes are assaulted with
All right. Hey, we should go meet. We actually have someone to introduce to you. Coronado. He's an old employer of ours, and we should go meet him now or soon.
Absolutely. Let us meet this man. First, you should change. Get rid of those.
You cut out for me a little bit.
You said you should
Not
go
sure.
change, but you are cutting out. I don't know if it's lag or what. Neil.
You sound fine now.
Yeah, you should go change.
Yes. Am I wearing a robe right now?
You tell me, man. I would
I think
assume
I'm-
so. That's what I was having your.
Yeah. So yeah, I would, but I really like robes.
Do you wear anything under your robe?
I mean, how
I
hot is
walk
it?
up to him and kind of like start whispering in his ear, "Sir, all the finest nobility do wear undergarments beneath their robe. It's a common practice." And
Yeah,
I
but
step back.
I would be uncomfortable with that. Is it hot?
It's not uncomfortably hot, but it's 60s, 70s Fahrenheit.
Okay. I'll wear the pants to humor him, as long as no one can see them.
Wait, so do you just like strip off your pants and strip on the new ones out in public?
Wasn't wearing pants.
I wall fog, and then do it. Wall fog.
Okay.